Dead Grandpa Paid for My Wedding with Bitcoin. Part 1. Overdue bills, wedding day dreams, and a basement surprise. Nora stared out the window of the train as it screeched through a tunnel, her reflection flickering like a tired ghost. Junior engineer for the MTA, dream job on paper, emotional migraine in real life. Her $65,000 salary vanished faster than socks in a laundromat. Student loans, credit card bills, rent, taxes. Survival was the dream now. On weekends, she slung overpriced cocktails at a midtown bar called the Rusty Wrench, where Wall Street interns tried to tip her with Dogecoin and unsolicited business advice. Her mother, Stella, left voicemails like clockwork.
"Hi baby, it's Mom. The bank is acting up again. If you could just send a little something until Friday. And really, why haven't you moved back home?"
Because, Nora thought, I still like breathing on my own terms. She lived in a fifth-floor walk-up in Astoria that smelled like burnt toast and ambition. Her haven, her escape. She couldn't give it up. Not for her mom, and definitely not to move back into the emotional obstacle course known as Grandma Rose's house. Her boyfriend, Chris, a city bus driver with a belly full of laughter and arms that felt like home, lived in East Harlem with his teenage brother, Mark, a human vacuum with a Wi-Fi addiction.
Chris had been proposing to Nora for 2 years, not with a flash mob or fireworks, just quiet moments. "When you're ready, I'm ready."
Nora loved him deeply, but she also loved Pinterest. Her 3 best friends had weddings straight out of bridal magazines, one in the Hamptons, one in Jamaica, one on a Brooklyn rooftop with edible orchids. Nora didn't want over the top. She just wanted meaningful. A DJ, a rented hall, catered food, a touch of magic.
Chris tried to understand. Weddings matter, I get it. But we're still struggling. Mark's future, your loans. And babe, tuxedos don't hide bellies.
She smirked. Then we'll get you a linen tunic, my sultan of the subway. But pressure loomed from every side, especially Grandma Rose. When are you two getting married? Pastor Johnson's not going to live forever. What kind of man sits and drive a bus all day? It's a lazy man job. You will never have enough money to marry and care for my granddaughter. Grandma Rose would bluntly say to Chris.
He was accustomed to Rose's little insults, but he never let it get to him. "It's hard work, Rose," he would respond. He would still go over to Grandma's when she calls him to fix things around the house.
Then everything changed when Nora received a text from her mom. One cold Thursday, Stella sent a photo to Nora. It was a bank foreclosure letter.
"The bank's taking the house in 60 days, Stella said. "I called a realtor, but I don't know if there's time. I should have never trusted your father. He gambled everything away. Remember that dinner a few weeks ago? My card got declined. You paid. That wasn't a glitch. That was reality."
Nora was silent.
"I'll have to move back in with your grandmother. And you know she's going to remind me every day how right she was about Stan."
Do you want me to talk to Grandma? Nora asked gently.
"No, let me tell her. Just not yet. Not until after the decorations."
Chris pulled up to Rose's house at 11 a.m. sharp. Nora and Stella stepped out, bundled in scarves, coffee in hand, bracing for holiday chaos.
Rose flung the door open like it was the Macy's parade. Well, I was about to send out a search party with cocoa and pepper spray."
She hugged them all, then zeroed in on Chris.
"Chris, did you put on more weight? All that pizza's turning you into a hot air balloon."
Chris looked at Nora stunned. How does she know?
She's got CIA clearance, Nora muttered.
"I actually lost weight," Chris protested.
"Honey, you need glasses," Rose quipped.
After a loud, loving breakfast, Nora and Chris descended into the musty basement to dig out Christmas decorations. Boxes, cobwebs, and dust greeted them like a haunted museum. Chris got instantly sidetracked.
"Girl, your grandfather was a tech wizard. Look at this. Lotus 123, TCP/IP for dummies. This is prehistoric gold."
Focus, Indiana nerd, Nora teased. As they uncovered the decor boxes, Chris spotted something buried underneath. Important, do not throw out. He grabbed the box and carried it upstairs despite Nora's protests.
What's that? Rose asked.
Charles' old computer stuff, Chris said.
Oh, Lord, he was buried in that laptop. You think it's worth anything on eBay?
Chris shrugged. Maybe. I'll check.
Inside the box was a laptop, 2 thumb drives, and a beat-up leather notebook labeled Bitcoin Docs. Chris flipped it open. Wallet addresses, transaction notes, a seed phrase. His breath caught, his heartbeat increased. He booted the ancient laptop. It wheezed like it hadn't been touched since Obama's first term. He plugged in the first thumb drive. $14,175,000, 135 Bitcoin. Chris's mouth dropped. "Chris," Nora called. No answer. "Chris!"
He spun the laptop to her. Come here now!
She walked over, saw the screen, froze. "Is that money?"
Yes, Chris whispered. Your grandfather bought Bitcoin. A lot of it.
He plugged in the second USB, $3,780,000, 36 more Bitcoin. Stella called from the kitchen. "Guess I'm doing all the decorating by myself." "I'm helping," Rose replied. "With commentary," Stella snapped. They watched Chris and Nora started laughing and jumping.
They are already drunk and I haven't even made my Christmas rum punches yet, Rose said.
Then Nora screamed, "Grandma! Mom! Get in here!" They ran in, saw Chris and Nora crying, laughing, shaking.
"Oh, God! Are you pregnant?" Rose demanded.
"What? No!" Nora gasped. "Just look!" Stella nearly fainted.
That's real money, she whispered.
Chris nodded. Mrs. Rose Edwards, you're now a very rich woman.
Rose sat down slowly. "Charles, you beautiful, nerdy ghost."
They all hugged, laughing, crying, overwhelmed.
Nora looked around, glowing.
"Looks like I'm getting that wedding after all."
Looks like my house just got saved from foreclosure, Stella said. Stella also started dreaming of a new house for herself and Rose.
To be continued in Part 2.